Hello. I see rumors that I have 12 viewers waiting, which is, or eight viewers waiting. I don't mean to inflate my metrics. 7 of you should go away. That would be about my comfort zone. Hi, please say hi in the chat if you know how to use the chat. How's everyone doing tonight? There is a delay on the chat, which is inconvenient. Us having a conversation wise. I have to go get my power cord. I'm going to be right back. Oh no. Oh no, friendship. What a nightmare. Is there like a way for me to see who's... There's a way for me to see who's commenting. Great, that's good enough. That feels privacy preserving. Okay, it's a little early, so I just really wanted to make sure that this button worked. So it's nice to see you guys. Sorry that I could not get the Zoom stereo feature set up for those of you who wanted to be live reacting at the same time. I'm going to get myself a glass of water. Katie's going to say hi briefly, I think. Well, oh, and my mother is here, which is nice. Everybody, please be nice to my mother, or you will be banned from chat. And I'm going to go get myself a glass of water, and we'll get started shortly after 6. Sarah waved at the camera, and so did Dor.
That's good.
So that's for you. Okay. Katie is speaking to our beautiful cat who is in the window. I can't adjust the camera because I'm afraid I will do something.
I'm communing.
But everybody should know that my beautiful cat Philomena is directly to our right, and you're really missing out. And I would say she'd come investigate later, but she won't. She hates the guitar. It's her enemy.
It's the other cat that's too loud.
That's true. That is the problem. Is there an applause feature? No. There's the clap emoji. Now, why are we being like this? Antihistamine claps? Yeah, hyperallergenic claps. Absolutely. Sarah, I swan to John. Okay. I think I've successfully booted everything up, and I have turned off all the things that might make noise on my computer, except for the fan, which I can't do anything about. And it seems like y'all can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'm very glad Sarah Norway isn't here. Thank you. Are other people experiencing frequent buffering? I can't do anything about it. I'm so sorry. I have no understanding as to how any of this works. I have successfully turned on the microphone, and that is the end of my ability to control these settings. So let's go. You came in from the cold was the night in November. The fire had already burned its way down to an ember. I woke in the night as the wind set my chimney to roar, and all I could hear was the sound of your knock at the door. My name through the cracks in the door and the plaster. And as I sat listening, the wind came on faster and faster. The storm was assaulting the latch, which was slipping awry. It didn't give up to the wind, but it did to your cry. Oh, don't you miss me, Caroline, and isn't it cold by your side? Oh, don't you love me, Caroline, now don't you run and hide. I'll keep you with me, Caroline, through sorrow or through sin. And if you ever loved me, dear, why won't you let me in? Oh, took down my gun from the wall and I laid it down by me. And out in the dark you said, Caroline, don't you deny me. When we married in spring, how you promised to love and obey. And that vow that you made in the church you'll be keeping today. Said to my lover, you know that I've cried like a willow. And it's many a night that I've wished you were here on my pillow. But I won't let you in, now it's winter and you've come to call. 'Cause we married in spring, but I buried you back in the fall. Oh, don't you miss me, Caroline, and isn't it cold by your side? Oh, don't you love me, Caroline, now don't you run and hide. I'll keep you with me, Caroline, through sorrow or through sin. And if you ever loved me, dear, why won't you let me in? The night came in cold, and you came in colder. You crawled into bed and you rested your head on my shoulder. I lay with you, lover, as long as I possibly could. Then I took out my rifle and I made sure you slept there for good. Years spun around since your visit and winter's returning. November is coming and I've got the fire burning. And I buried you deeper in cold and in salt-covered ground. But I'm starting to think I could hear such a desolate sound. Oh, don't you miss me, Caroline? And isn't it cold by your side? Oh, don't you love me, Caroline? Now don't you run and hide. I'll keep you with me, Caroline, through sorrow or through sin. And if you ever loved me, dear, why won't you let me in? Oh. Thank you guys. I need to get better at not looking at the chat during singing, because zombie divorce layer almost made me lose my mind. That's not my specialty area, but I will look into it. Maybe there's like a what's the word I'm looking for? An LLM degree I can get in zombie divorce law. Just to double check, sound check. Thank you, Austin. Just a sound check. Is it? Is the mic, is it okay? Should I move further back from the mic? That's sort of the end of my capacity to affect the sound of the mic, but I can scoot back if this is too loud or if I'm overloading it. Murphy, you are right. I cannot have chat open while I'm singing, but I don't know how to hide chat. Maybe Nightpool can help me out here. Thank you all for being here tonight. Slightly more at the guitar. So it's one of the, I can try this. There's a button that says hide chat. No, there's not a button that says hide chat, but that's okay. We can continue to work on this. I'm going to try to move the guitar slightly closer to the mic and see if that helps. Thank you, Josh. So this next song is both a request for and a commission for a fee. I have a couple of songs lined up in this part of the set that were, I was taking short song commissions, so that was a verse and a chorus, basically, to people's requests. This one was for a fee. It's called You. My love is like the heat on the beach in the summer. It's really irritating. Listen to my heart play the beat like a drummer, skipping and anticipating. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you even when you put me through it. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with no one, nothing else can do it. You're the motherfucker for me. You've got a smile like a hurricane warning, terrible and necessary. I want you by my side every goddamn morning till we hit the cemetery. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with anything you always knew it. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with no one, nothing else can do it. You're the motherfucker for me. Thank you. I have another song. This is not one of the short song commissions. This is, I don't know. I don't think I've recorded it. And I'm not sure if I've actually played it. I certainly have not played it for most of the people in this chat. This is another song on what I would refer to as the same theme. I am looking at the studio version. Thank you, Nightpool. I am going to pop out the chat. Oh, wonderful. A window I can minimize. I appreciate all of your patience with me as I figure this out. Okay, this song, like I said, is along the same lines, different tone. So it is also for fee and spirit. Just one second. There is something I should tell you, should have known it long before. Although I can't live without you, I don't want to anymore. Sorry that I kept you waiting. Sorry you wake up with the right one. Sometimes you're stuck inside the wrong plan until the light runs in. There is something I should tell you, something simple, something strange. I have loved you without question, 30 years and change. Sometimes you wake up with the wrong man, or worse, you wake up with the right one. Sometimes you're stuck inside the wrong plan until the light runs in. There is something I should tell you, something simple, something strange. I have loved you without question, 30 years and change. 30 years and change. 30 years and change. All right. It's not reindeer. It's rain, comma, deer. I apologize for the unclear use of commas. I have actually changed that specific line a whole bunch to various different things that could be in the garden, and I can't remember which one was the canonical one, but okay. You're the reindeer in my garden. You are the reason that it is a sustainable crop environment. Okay. This next one is, again, for and commissioned by Becca. Rebecca Framau, who's using her name in chat, so I feel unashamed about calling her out. And it is about a book that she's written, which is unfortunately not available for purchase at this time because she hates me. And when it comes out, I will be telling all of you guys to buy it, but it's not there yet. So I'll save you the pitch. But this song is called Youre Gonna Die. To see right through me. You took my hand and damn, you knew me. Knew me for trouble, knew me for a sucker too. But don't forget, dear, I'm the one who knew you. If it's a game, the stakes are too high. Our intuition's all we have to go by. You're gonna wager everything you have with pride. You've gotta learn that someone's on your side. We're not alone, but we stuck it out all of these years, thinking we had to stand on our own. I'm not letting you keep facing fears without holding my hand. I'm ready to play, ready to win too. Don't forget, darling, I'm the one who knew you. I need a brief pause to take to inhale. How are people doing at the moment? The only thing about doing it like this is that people can't woo in response to that question. Can I ask you all to virtually woo for me in the privacy of your own homes? Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, fuck. I apologize for swearing. I'm kidding. One of the lyrics has already been motherfucker. We're past that. Okay. This song was requested by my friends and enemies, Sarah and Lily. I'm hoping. This string is a million years old, and it's not my friend. I can't introduce Phil because she's asleep. No, she's not asleep. I lied. She's staring out the window trying to kill the neighbor cat. It is. It's really essential. The psychic cat battles are really essential to allow to take place as needed. Okay. So this song is, like I said, was requested by Sarah and Lily. And this one does need some explanation and is going to appeal to a very niche sector of the audience. So when I was in college, an author that I liked quite a bit, whose name is Sarah Reese Brennan, ran a competition for her book, The Demon's Lexicon, for the sequel. And she said, I will give you a copy of my sequel if you either write me fan fiction or draw art. And I did neither of those things. I wrote this song, and then I turned it in late also, is my memory of this. Although all trace of this has been eradicated from the face of the internet, blessedly. And instead of getting a sequel, she got one of her friends to send me a copy of their book, which was Guardian of the Dead by Karen Healy, which is very good. And I think she enjoyed the song, but I got to experience a real emotional high for reasons of this song existing, which was that the next year I was in math class with somebody and they turned around and like made direct eye contact with me and were like, were you the girl who sang the Demon's Lexicon song? And I was like, yes, I was that girl. I just like being famous. So anyway, this is called At Least You're Not Jamie. When life is getting to you, when things seem pretty bad, your friends, they just don't understand. You hate your mom and dad. There's something I say to myself that cures it then and there. Just listen very closely to this wisdom I will share. No matter what, at least you're not Jamie. You've got no mark that says you're gonna die. Your saviors are not codependent brothers. Everything you know is not a lie. Just thank your stars, at least you're not Jamie. You haven't been abducted, knifed, or clocked. No homicidal circles have it out for your acquaintances, and your protectors don't wish they could trade you for a Glock. And if you want to meet a cute boy at school, you probably won't find out he's actually a demon, or he's got nothing else to do but scheming. And if your sister thinks she's so cool, it's probably not because her magic is breaking out in tragic ways. So thank your stars, at least you're not Jamie. I think that we've established being Jamie blows, and if there's anything that's worse than being Jamie, it's being anyone else that Jamie knows. And if you want to meet a cute boy at school, you probably won't find out he's actually a demon, or he's got nothing else to do but scheming. If your sister thinks she's so cool, it's probably not because her magic is breaking out in tragic ways. So thank you, stars, at least you're not Jamie. I think that we've established being Jamie blows, and if there's anything that's worse than being Jamie, it's being anyone else that Jamie knows. There's a part in there where if I could play guitar in a meaningful way, there would be a guitar solo, but I can't. I actually wrote it into what I think is the next song. Yeah, no, not quite the next song, the one after. I wrote a section where I could do like a guitar solo into it, and it's still not a guitar solo. I don't want to lie to you, but I'm not singing during it, so technically. This next song was my friend Dor, who here is in chat, what requested that I do the most embarrassing musical number, or song from a musical I could think of, Dora, I'm really sorry. I feel like I cheated you because it turns out most musicals do not really lend themselves to acoustic guitar, or they are for sopranos only. I really tried to learn Defying Gravity. Even if I tuned it down like 8 keys. It was not accessible. It's not Sondheim and it's not Rent. I honestly do not feel like I fulfilled the brief here, but but it is a musical. It is a song from a musical piece of media, and I like it a lot, and I hope you enjoy anyway. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I would do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love like you. Love like you. I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true, 'cause I think you're so good, and I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I would do about anything. I would even learn how to love. When I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love me like you. Love like. That was Love Like You from Steven Universe, as it seems like the chat seemed to recognize. Okay. The next song is an original again, and this is I've written many on-brand songs over the years. I think this is the most. I think my friend Ruby asked me for this one, if I'm remembering correctly, but I wrote it originally in response to a friend of mine, who is also in the chat, actually, to my friend Sarah's, who requested a post-apocalyptic love song. So this is called Scenic Route. Oh, I'm sorry, it is going to take a minute while I tune up. We set a course for the top of the world, but the van broke down in Marin. It was a week or two before the oceans rose. I remember by the way you grinned. You stepped outside and you put on your sweater and you held my hand in the din. You said, I don't see how this can get any better, and you turned your face to the wind. The planes went down in early September, the trains went down in July. And try as I might, I just can't remember what they sounded like in the sky. You slipped away just Sunday last, leaving nothing behind but a smile. Now that I've got nothing better to do, I'll be waiting for you for a while. I remember when we watched the sea swallow up the sand, and you say, let's take the scenic route to the promised land. You swore that you'd return to me one day in early fall. Since there's no more seasons, I guess you've got room to stall. But I'll be moving north and I'll be listening for your call. Since you won't come home for me, I'm not coming home at all. I know one day you'll drop in, tip your hat, take my hand, and you'll say, let's take this scenic route to the promised land. Singing, let's take this scenic route to the promised land. Singing, let's take this scenic route to the promised land. The waves used to roll above, they're quiet now. The ships used to fly above, they're quiet now. The chatter of radios, finest reality shows, forget about all of those, they're quiet now. A long time ago, the Starlight Strait stopped running. But here in the dome, the mesh is no longer humming. So pull up a chair and sit beside the fire. It's quiet out here. At last, you can listen to the choir. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. We're blowing like dust in the sky. That's fine. All things turn to rust by and by. That's fine. Metal creaks overhead. The air in the dome tastes of lead. The wind cuts across the seabed. That's fine. Long time ago, the peace flew on broken wings. But here in the dome, we stick to the order of things. So pull up a chair and sit beside the fire. It's quiet out here. At last, you can listen to the choir. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Thank you guys. That song is not an original. That one is by Jack DeKeat. It is from a podcast called Friends at the Table. It is called The Sermon of Sister Rest, as Ruby identified, among others. Really highly recommend that you listen to the original if you like that. It has this cool counter melody, which they played on another guitar. I do not possess another guitar, and I don't possess fingers long enough to do the counter melody at the same time. Yeah, well, I keep putting things on top of my set list like a doofus. But the good news is this next part is going to take me a minute because I have to tune down my guitar half step. So give me 1 second to bring up my friendly Fender acoustic guitar tuner website. Oh, I thank you for letting me know, Blood. I'm going to try to figure out. It is hard for me to tell now really deeply understand why, like, when you go to shows where people are just screwing around in 8 different tunings, they just have 3 different guitars ready to go. Which seems like a really good idea that I should implement. Crowdfund to get me a second guitar. The next song is also on the, it rounds out my post-apocalyptic love song set here. It's not an original, it is by Josh Ritter. No idea if that's... Practiced this a couple times, took very, very varying lengths of time to pull off. Okay. Thank you for your patience. If this was a cold war, you could keep each other warm, I said on the first occasion that I met Marie. We were crawling through the hatch that was the missile silo door, and I don't think that she really thought that much of me. I never had to learn to love her, I learned to love the bomb. She just came along and started to ignore me. So I waited for the big one, I started singing her my songs, and I think she started feeling something for me. Then we passed the time with crosswords that she thought to bring inside. What 5 letters spell apocalypse, she asked me. I won her over singing WWIII, and she smiled, and we both knew that she'd misjudged me. Oh, Marie, it was so easy to fall in love with you. Felt almost like a home of sorts or something. And you would keep the warhead missile silo good as new, and I'd watch you with my thumb above the button. Then one night you found me in my army issue cot, and you told me of your flash of inspiration. You said fusion is the broken heart that's lonely's only thought, and all night long you drove me wild with your equations. Oh, Marie, do you remember the time we used to take, making love and then ransack the rations? When I think about you breathing down the avalanche cascades, and my eyes get lost away with chain reactions. Oh, Marie, if you had stayed, then we could stick pins in the map of all the places where you thought that love could be found. But I would only need 1 pin to show where my love's at, in a top secret location 300 feet under the ground, where we could hold each other close and stay up every night, staring up into the dark like it's the night sky. Pretend this giant missile is an old oak tree instead, and carve our name in hearts into the warhead. Oh, Marie, there's something tells me things just won't work out above, that our love would live a half-life on the surface. So at night when you are sleeping, I hold you closer just because as our time grows short, I get a little nervous. I think about that big one, WWIII, when we ever really care the world had ended. I could hold you here forever, like I'm holding you tonight. I think about that great big button, and I'm tempted. Temptation of Adam by Josh Ritter. It's very good in the original also. I wrote this next song with my mom, who is here tonight, Pamela Rose, a spectacular musician. Check her music out. Not to be confused with any other Pamela Rose. She's the one with the red hair. This is my favorite song that I've ever written, to be honest with you. That is not a popularly held opinion, but it is the one that spoke most deeply to a feeling that I had in the years of 2017, like flipping over in 2018. And I hope you like it. I can't wait for this year to be over. You hear like an echo as you order a double again just to drown out the room. That same tired Hosanna that everyone said from the get-go, as if somebody promised them time would take care of their wounds. God, you wish that you hadn't quit smoking, and you wish that it wasn't December, and you wish that you wouldn't remember what you're gonna regret. 'Cause there's some kinds of sorry you already know that you'll be in advance. I mean, if you get half of a chance, that's just how things are going to be. But the world is a wide place, and my place is warm, and the radio's on. If you're gonna be sorry with me. Now it's 3 a.m, the Q train is halfway to Brooklyn, and the guy in the opposite seat makes a half-hearted play. You were thinking of starting a fight about the way he'd been looking. Now you think if you went home with him, you'd have somewhere to stay. And you wish that you weren't getting sober, and you wish you were such a pretender, and you wish that you were gonna remember what you were gonna regret. 'Cause there's some kinds of sorry you already know that you'll be in advance. I mean, if you get half of a chance, that's just how things are going to be. But the world is a wide place, and my place is warm, and the radio's on. If you're gonna be sorry with me. And there's some kinds of lonely you only learn how to breathe through. No one comes to relieve you. Things are how they are going to be. But the world is a wide place, and my place is warm, and the radio's on. If you're gonna be lonely with me. If you're gonna be lonely with me. If you're gonna be sorry with me. My friend Sarah Murphy, who's here tonight, calls that song Subway Knife Fight for a possible alternate ending to the second verse. So I'm just sharing that so that my mom can enjoy that fact, which is a fact I have long gotten to enjoy privately. I wrote this song with somebody who's not here. Her name is Ashlyn Perry. She was my roommate a couple of years ago in a very foggy place in the city. This is a song that I would refer to that I would refer to as thank you, Mama. This is a song I would refer to as something that hits different during the pandemic, but I like it so much, and I've never recorded it, and I want to bust it out. I will say the reason I've never recorded it is because there is a chord transition here that I can't do. I mean, I'm not kidding. I'm hoping you guys won't notice or care, but just warning in advance. Went up the hill and I watched the sunrise over the city. Went for a walk today, went to the store and I got what I need. Maybe I'll go in my garden and weed it and make it look pretty. Out in the rest of the world it is June and the summer is high. Here in my garden the fog's rolling in and I can't see the sky. But I left the house today. I'll be the girl that you see on the street, wearing the shoes and the armor she needs to go into the city. Yesterday's trouble lingers on, but when I woke up it was lighter. It's still an uphill battle, darling. Will you always tell me I'm a fighter? Honey, it's time to leave. Pick up my coffee and get it to go. We've got our friends at the end of the road, and I know they've been waiting. We've got so much to see, all of those places we had on our list. We've got a car and a map and a plan, and the daylight is fading. Yesterday's trouble lingers on, but when I woke up it was lighter. It's still an uphill battle, darling. Oh, but you always tell me I'm a fighter. Yesterday's trouble lingers on. Oh, when I woke up it was lighter. It's still an uphill battle, darling. Oh, but you always tell me I'm a fighter. Thank you. See, that song is called Fighter, as you may be able to surmise. This is about depression, Sarah. You've correctly identified the meaning of that song. It is very much about depression, and you know, not having it, like feeling better for the first time in a long time. Or in our current milieu, it's about reopening orders being slightly loosened, which is like depression, to be honest with you. I just have one more song for you guys today. This is another one of them short song commissions. It's not a long thing, so I just want to take the opportunity before I get into it to thank you guys all for coming, and appreciate you very, very much. This was a lot of fun. I am thinking I will probably do it again. God knows when. Next time my work schedule permits. But thank you all very, very, very much for being here. It made me feel lovely. Come on in, take my hand. were such a waste without you by my side. Come on home, hold me tight. Won't you help me meet a guy in the face so hard he almost dies? I'm looking for the guy who held my heart. I'm looking for the guy who helped me make my mark. I want to look into your eyes so long that the refs have to pull us apart. Be my golden lover shining in the dark. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Happy house concert. Bye.